Welcome back to The Outdoor Shopper. I'm Jay Ducote, and today we have the return of one of our favorite products here on The Outdoor Shopper. And I'm talking about a fishing light called Hydroglow, but we actually have a brand new model from them, and I can't wait to show it to you. Here to help us is my good friend and fellow angler, Alex Polito. Alex, great to see you.
Great to see you too.
And you do a lot of fishing. I like to fish a whole lot too. We've seen Hydroglow on The Outdoor Shopper before. It's that fishing light that you drop off the boat, deep sea fishing or in the lake. It emits that green LED light.
Correct. That's
so wonderful for attracting the big fish. We now have a new model from Hydroglow that is built to hang off the side of the dock or to go on the seafloor and float up from the dock as well. And this is really fantastic.
Absolutely. One of the great things that Hydroglow did is they realized that people are also going to want to take this technology and use it, right? Like you said, off of their pier. So one of the things that they did is they created this FF60, which you can weight down on the floor, 2 to 3 pound weights, very easy, and it's gonna float up. And what it's gonna do is it's gonna project the light up.
Yeah, we actually have 3 different models here. 2 of the SF, which is the seafloor models. We have the 60 and the 100. The 60 will put out a lot of bright light, which we'll show you in a second. The 100 will put out even more light. Then we also have the DS, and that's the one that will hang from the dock and will sink. The SF models float, so you anchor them to the bottom of the seafloor and they float up. You only need a couple pounds of an anchor. You kind of stretch the cord. It's a 50-foot cord that comes on all these lights. You stretch the cord to the desired height that you want it to rise off of the seafloor. Usually that's really only 2 or 3 feet because the light really shines off of these things and it's gonna attract the big fish. But Alex, how does it attract the big fish? What does this green light do?
Green light has been shown to attract plankton. So the plankton is gonna bring in the bait fish, which of course is needed to bring in the bigger fish, right? The ones we want to eat and the ones that we want to post pictures of, send to family, have those bragging rights.
I definitely like to eat the fish that I catch, so that's definitely the key for me. Right now, shoptos.com or the toll-free number that you see at the bottom of your screen, all 3 of these models, the SF60, the SF100, or the DS60, all available on shoptos.com. Great, great price that we have for those right now for you to be able to get one of these low-powered LED lights to take home with you. They make a great gift for anybody that you know that does a lot of fishing as well. They come with a 50-foot cord and also this inverter that takes it from the 120-volt normal house plug down to a 12-volt VC plug that you can actually use that emits very low power on this guy. And Alex, why don't you go ahead and hold this because I want to show everybody exactly what it looks like when we plug this in. So just like you would plug it in at home, there's your normal plug, and we're going to plug it in. There's a delay of about a second. There we go. We've got our green light shining. And Alex, if you kind of splash it up against that back wall, you can see how much green light, even with these house lights on, you can see how much green light this thing emits. And it's really a whole lot of fun to be out there fishing, with that green light. And the way that it attracts fish is so wonderful.
Well, you've got the benefit of a 50-foot cord.
Right.
So that's going to help you as well. And if you're saying, okay, I can't use this because the water is really shallow around my pier, Hydroglow thought of that. So that's where this DS model is going to come in. This is one that can be attached to the side of your pier. You're going to sink it down a couple of feet and you can attach it to a cleat. And it's also something that is not permanent. So if you've got a lot of boat traffic, you can pull it up. You're not going to have to worry about somebody hitting it or any kind of accidents or that sort of thing.
Yeah, you can mount it to the side of your pier and keep it there. Just bring it up every now and then to clean it. But also, like you said, you can just kind of hang it off the side of the dock, tie it to a cleat, leave it there while you're fishing, then take it up, go home with it at night. You don't have to leave it out there permanently. Maybe if you're fishing off a pier that you don't have access to all the time, or if you just want to keep it locked up inside when you're not using it, you can absolutely do that as well. That's the DS model. That is the one that hangs down, which is a great tool for anybody that's doing some dock and pier fishing. The DS60, that's the hanging model of the Hydroglow. The SF60 and the little bit brighter SF100 are the ones that float up from the surface floor. You just have to anchor them, set how high you want it to float up, toss it out there, and you're good to go. You've got that great LED green light that is going to attract the plankton, that is going to attract the bait fish, that's going to attract the big whopper keeper fish. And that's what I like to have because that's what fills up my belly, and that's what all of us that go out fishing like to do. Outdoor Shopper, shoptos.com, or the toll-free number at the bottom of your screen. Get you a Hydroglow. This is great, man.
Yeah.
What a cool light.
It's really easy to use.